Hi, hello, morning, no, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Helena. If you're new here, hi, hello. Today we're going to be doing a fall TBR. I know it's kind of in the middle of September already, so this is going to include the rest of September and October as well. We're just going to get right into the video. Okay, so to start off, I would love to finish the Chestnut Spring series. In my last video, I finished Flawless. Absolutely obsessed. So I have to finish all of them. I am currently starting Heartless right now. I'm gonna make a vlog of me reading the entire series. Then we have Throttled by Lauren Asher, and hopefully the second one, Collided. This is the Dirty Air series. I've heard nothing but good things about her. And I do have her Dreamland Billionaire series as well. Have I read it? No, but still, am I going to? Absolutely. Have I seen enough good things to automatically just buy her next series? Absolutely, yes. Throttled and Collided are definitely going to be on my fall TBR. Even though they're not fall-y, but I'm obsessed with the romances right now. And the F1 series I'm kind of excited for. Some sports romance, absolutely. Okay, getting into the more darker romance, we're gonna do Haunting Adeline. I have heard some good things about this book, but I have heard that this is cat and mouse and that he kind of like stalks her, so I'm excited for that. Actually, I love all dark romance, and honestly, no trigger warnings have really like deterred me from reading a book yet. Then we're gonna read Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. Bailey has put me onto this book. I have heard her talking about this book, and she's the whole reason that I bought this book. So Bailey, love you, girl, because you're my dark romance queen. The whole reason why I bought this book. Next is our more spookier type of reads. So I would love to read Ninth House. I've heard some weird things about this book. Not necessarily like weird, but I've heard that it is kind of a weird book, like just what's in it. I truly have no idea what this is about, honestly, but I'm still going to read it because I heard that it's like more of a darker, spookier read, sort of. So there's that. Then we have One Dark Window. Of course, this is giving all the gothic vibes. Of course, I have to read this in fall. Definitely going to be in my October TBR for sure. If I absolutely love it, I do have Two Twisted Crowns. Then we have A Flicker in the Dark, and me and my friends are actually going to be reading this as a buddy read. So we have this as our buddy read, so this is 1000% going to be on most likely our October TBR. Then we have None Shall Sleep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like YA, and it's a serial killer survivor is recruited by the FBI to track down another serial killer or something like that. This is 1000% going to be a Halloween read for sure. Then I know that this is technically romance, but since they are serial killers, I'm putting this on my spooky TBR because they're serial killers, and that I just feel like fits the bill. Okay, so we're gonna read Leather and Lark. I did already read Butcher and Blackbird, and I would like to read this before the end of the year because Scythe and Sparrow come out early next year. Another dark romance that I want to read is the Mindfuck series by S.C. Abbey. This kind of terrifies me because it's so big, but it is 5 books in one. I guess that, you know, makes it a little better. So I heard really good things about this, and that she is also a serial killer, but she falls in love with the FBI agent who is hunting her. So I just picked up Vicious by V.E. Schwab, and this is definitely going to be in my TBR because I've heard it gives kind of, not necessarily spooky, but like kind of like mystery vibes. So we're gonna put this on the TBR because like why not? Okay, next we're gonna dive into some fantasy that I do kind of want to read for fall. First, I want to read A Vicious Game. This is the 3rd one in the Halfling saga. This series is literally so good and so underrated. I don't see hardly anyone talking about it, and I wish more people did talk about it because it is truly a good series. The first one was absolutely awesome. I also want to finish this before the end of the year because number 4 does come out the beginning of next year as well. Then we have, this is more of a cozy read, but we have The Spell Shop. Honestly, I don't even know what this is about, but I saw Kinley and now Bailey talking about this, so I have to read it. She's just a cozy, comfy read for fall. I mean, this cover, it's giving fall vibes. And then The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. I absolutely need to read this because I read the first one and devoured it, and it was so good. I need to know what happens in this with them. I need to know if they go back to lovers or if they're just gonna stay enemies. I'm not gonna say much more because it would be a spoiler. I need to know. Also, Rain is literally has my heart. And lastly, there are 3 on my Kindle that I do want to read that I don't have the physical book for. The first one is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I've heard really good things about Quicksilver, and it is a fantasy read. And then there's Nocticadia by Carrie Lake, another book that I'm reading because of Bailey. Bailey, she could recommend me anything and I'd read it, honestly. That is definitely a dark romance. The last one is The Last Word by Taylor Adams. That is a mystery thriller. She goes to this retreat and reads a book, and she writes a bad book review about the book, and the author starts to like stalk her and stuff. She looks into his life and finds out that he has written like 16 other novels about like murder and stalking and stuff like that. So she's like, are these real? Is this who he is? Because he does start to stalk her. So I'm excited to read that one for the spooky season. I think that is all for my fall TBR. This is definitely very ambitious, and I don't know if I'll get anywhere close to reading most of these actually, but we're gonna try to get to most of them. We will keep you updated. I'll post my September wrap up and everything and see how many we can get to, and then we will do an October TBR video as well with everything that will be on my TBR for October that I didn't get to from September. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Love you all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!